Math is in the curved lines on a plane, on a famous building, an airport in the richest city in the world, in an art museum that is art itself, a replica from a place halfway around the world, a ferry station, the Metropolitan Museum, our own field museum. Math is in the straight lines across a building that decides our future, in a building that holds our humor, a building that broadcasts the news, a building that writes the news. Math is in the heights of the tallest creation, the tallest created, a place where a ball must drop, in a place that helps us go up. Math is in limits and measurements, in the directions in a desert, on a street with bright lights, in a place where streets are unnamed, in distances that are measured, on a map that tells us where we came from. Math is in the speed of a rowboat, a train, a car, your favorite ride. Math is in shapes in front of piercing eyes, on a wall from an empire gone, on top of an empire growing, on a bridge, in a museum. Shapes can reveal a world. Math is in proportions that seem right or enormous, or in a huge cube, one that is just right, or one that is grand. In small things that look big, or big ones that look small. In average things made to look ginormous, or things to make us look minute. Or in a man who could brawl but made to look small, or in a world that's getting smaller, or in something taller than us all, or in something that doesn't seem right at all. Math is in the illusion of a distant night sky made to look close by, a puzzle in the garden, a depth of a picture, or a mirror on the ceiling. Math is in the symmetry at the town square, or in a court of the king who is entertained by all, in the carvings full of real gems, in a famous mosque, a museum, a central park, on a street in Epcot, on a leaf in a hand, a place where Sue lives with all her friends, a bridge to Brooklyn. Math is in a drum beat, on a clock, on a historical address. Math is in numbers that shouldn't go down, in numbers that identify us all, tell us how tall we are, or in visuals that tell us who we are and how many we are, or an estimation in a jar, or in the prediction of the clouds. Math is in repetition of beads on a bride's scarf, on repetition of pictures, windows, and a bridge. Math tells us how old we are and what we're made of. Math tells us how often water will spout, in which direction, and what diameter. Math is in measuring far or close, or in spaces open wide, or in the infinity of our horizon.